Across Nigeria, millions of citizens live with fear of insecurity, from kidnappings on highways to attack on communities, from farmers abandoning their farmlands to parents worrying about the safety of their children. Insecurity continues to affect life and livelihoods. Despite years of security operations and billions of naira allocated to the sector, many Nigerians say that they have yet to see the level of safety they deserve. Recently, the Minister of Defense called on Nigerian youth to rise and take a leading role in the fight against insecurity. But what do ordinary Nigerians think? Should citizens be expected to take a greater role, or should governments and security agencies do more? Today on Community Alerts, Stone Reporters News take to the streets to hear directly from the people.
Sir, good afternoon. Sir, can we get to know you, sir? My name is Adetayo Babatunde Daniel. Sir, can you tell us quickly what we are here to do now? We are actually here to call the government to order. The nation is crumbling. The nation is bleeding. Our people are dying. We are calling them to their responsibility. Basically, their primary responsibility, which is the protection of lives and property. But it seems to look like they are the ones encouraging the terrorists, because when people's lives are taken, they would even forgive these guys and call them repentant terrorists. And so for us, we are calling them to order that Tinubu must leave. Yes. Okay. So, it's 2 days ago, the Minister of Defense was saying youth should come out and help fight insecurity. Do you think this is the right statement to say at this period that we are in now? That is a useless statement from someone holding such office. Are we soldiers? Are we soldiers? It is their duty. But what we have today is that those that are supposed to protect us are only protecting the few in government that are paying their money, and then they neglect the citizens. So that's a stupid statement. So now once again, what is our stance today now? Our stance today is that Tinubu government must go. They have failed us. There is no negotiation. They should leave. This is not democracy. That is our message. Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome. Thank you. Sir, can you tell us what is going on here right now? We are protesting the failure of democracy in Nigeria. We are protesting the failure of the APC government led by President Bola Tinubu. We are protesting the failure of successive governments since 1999. Their failure to implement and to justify Chapter 2, Section 13 to 17 of the Nigerian Constitution. Insecurity of life and property will continue to worsen until government take care of the people, until workers can go with a salary that can really take their own, until there is housing for majority of Nigerians, until there is accessible health care for the Nigerian people, until education becomes a right and not a privilege, until government take a conscious effort for the security of life and property, safety of the citizens, until government ensure that we have institutions that really work, until we have internal democracy in our different political parties, until the people really have a choice of who to lead and not to lead them. That is why we are on the street, to say Nigerian government has failed, that Tinubu APC government has failed, that Nigeria need to vote them out in 2027. Continuous leadership of Tinubu means hardship, the generation of security of life and property for an average Nigerian citizen. So right now, what message do you have for the Minister of Defense right now? He should just resign. It's a failure, like the entire government. Tinubu has failed Nigeria. Chapter 2, Section 14 of the Nigerian Constitution states that the primary responsibility of government is the security of life and welfare of the citizenry. And you cannot blame the body when the head is rotting. A fish is rotting from the head. It is Tinubu's failure that transmitted to his ministers. If not, he could have appointed or nominated competent hands to occupy those offices. Tinubu himself has failed Nigerians. He has betrayed the future struggle that competed him into governor and later president in Nigeria. The Minister of Defense should resign. Nigeria should sack Tinubu before he sack our lives. Tinubu must go. Nigerians must vote Tinubu out come the general election of 2027. That's my message to Nigerians.
For many Nigerians, insecurity is no longer a distant news story. It is a daily reality that affects movements, business, education, and family life. Fear has become a constant companion in many communities.
But some way, one way or the other, it is still the same security agency that they will send to innocent protesters, go and mount them, go and disperse them, go and give them tough life. But bandits are enjoying, they are having peaceful life. Bandits cannot continue to have peaceful life, because if they continue like that, the federal government is trying to send a message to us as Nigerians that we are not the real citizens and bandits are the real citizens. Bandits, as we speak, they have their own money, they crowdfund them, they are even inside the budget one way or the other. The governor of Borno State, where the bandit will take here and where they start the other year, where they say bring back our girls, they are spending billions to rehabilitate, to bring back them, bring terrorists back into the community. Imagine that our own chief of army staff is telling us that the bandits that are killing us are the same bandits that they rehabilitate. They say they be repented Boko Haram. What do you mean that people are repented? They can never be repented. Go after them, eradicate them, clean them off this place, send them back to their creator. That is where they deserve to be.
At the same time, when my brother gets kidnapped and you give 100 million naira in ransom to my brother, for my brother, they will definitely come back for my sister. And this is not the best time to be running your campaign, because we can see your helicopter and chopper flying around, basically with Tinubu's face. It makes no sense. People are in the bush, we are outside. Adela Abu's family members got kidnapped, and just 4 days, within 4 days, they were saved. It makes no sense. It makes no sense that some people are more Nigerian than other Nigerians. It's as simple as that. Our top points are simple. We are demanding good governance. If you can't give us good governance, end insecurity. If you can't give us insecurity, if you can't end insecurity, then Tinubu must go.
The Minister of Defense made a statement that we youth should come out and fight insecurity. What do you have to say about this statement?
The Minister of Defense has no talk point. He has no supposed standpoint. He has no position to tell us to come out, because he is the one with the intelligence. He is the one with the security parastatals. He doesn't know the resources. Sorry.
Across several parts of the country, travelers worry about their safety on major roads, while communities remain concerned about criminal activities. Many citizens say the situation has affected their confidence and freedom of movement.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Can I get to know you, ma?
Okay, my name is Comrade Efuntola MM, the woman leader AAC Lagos State.
This week, the Minister of Defense said the youth should come out and help fight insecurity. Do you think this is the right statement to make at this period that we're in now?
I will say it is not the right statement, and my reason is to fight this insecurity is not for the youth. It is for the number one citizen. And who is the number one citizen? It is Tinubu that is the number one citizen. And in the constitution, it is stated there that his number one job as the president of Nigeria is to make sure that his people are secured and our properties are secured. So the moment we are not secured, he should know his job. He should do the right thing. If there's any state governor in any state that their people are being kidnapped, that governor should be held responsible. If that governor cannot do his or her job, take that person away. And if Tinubu too cannot do his job, he should humbly resign and step down for people who can do it. So it is the duty of Tinubu to secure us, not the youth. He will lead and make sure that we are secured. Then the youth follows.
But currently now, what do we have to say to the Minister of Defense currently now?
What I will have to tell him is he should join hands together with his brother Tinubu, the president, and do their job. They know what to do. They can mobilize armies, soldiers to go into the bush and bring back our children. They know what to do. When one of the American person was kidnapped, They knew how they brought out their people. They spray the environment, and those bandits, they slept off and they took away their people. So if they can rescue Adelabu, they should know how to rescue our children. If they can track us, the moment we go online to talk against Tinubu or to talk about bad governance, they know how to track us and get us. They should know how to track those people and get them whether killed or something. Just do something about it and make sure that our children are back.
Thank you very much, ma.
Young people make up a significant portion of Nigerians' population. While some see them as key partners in tackling insecurities, others argue that unemployment, poverty, and limited opportunities have left many youths struggling with challenges of their own.
Okay, sir. Do you agree with the defense minister that Nigerian youth should rise up and lead the fight against insecurity?
No, I would not agree with him in the sense that the security of the country has been placed in the hands of some people. These people have been paid with taxes from the Nigerian people, so they should stand up for the right. In the event that a minister of defense is telling people of the country to stand up for security, that means they've misplaced their priority. How can we be doing the work of them? We have our own jobs and they take our taxes to pay them. They should do the security of the country.
So, do you think Nigerian youths have been given enough opportunities to contribute positively to the society?
No. They've not been given. I've been in the struggle for over 30 years. They've not been given the opportunity. It's still the same set of leaders that's been ruling us even before my father died are still there. So they've not given if they want to give youth chance, let them allow youth to pray. Let them, number one, let them reduce the amount they use to collect those forms. Let it be free. Let it be free. When it is free, youth can come out. You can see people come out. People that have genuine intentions, they will come out for the post.
Do you think insecurity is linked to unemployment and poverty?
Yes, insecurity can lead to it. Presently now, insecurity has led to unemployment because when there is no security, how do you expect people to go to work? Now, when they don't go to work, they'll be stopped from that work. That is unemployment already. So insecurity is a foundation to unemployment in any country.
And lastly, sir, what support should government provide to help youth become part of the society?
Now, government should make sure that there's an enabling environment for everybody to participate in the politics of this country. They should not make that thing too bogus for people to do. Number one, they should provide all basic amenities. Once there are basic amenities for everybody, then they should not come out and campaign for good roads. Those are necessities that should be happening. They should do all those things and provide that platform for people to be able to come out freely and exercise their own conscience.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
So currently, the Minister of Defense said we youth should come out and help fight insecurity. What do you say about this statement, sir?
That is the same thing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, which is very funny. Where he said employ 50,000 million youths, put them into the army and give them a value. Well, the youths were not employed to fight insecurity. The people in charge of insecurity are the police, the army, the navy, and the air force. They should do their job and stop playing politics. Not once, not twice. Many military men have come out and said the government is not helping them. That they are even making their fight worse with a lot of issues of corruption. They are not feeding the army well, they are not paying them well. When the army are compromised in terms of their pockets, how do you expect them to fight better? So the general should stop talking like he's a poor boy from Maryland. He's a general in the army, for God's sake. The general should take charge. Have you ever heard anywhere where a general in a country is giving responsibility of his job to another person? They take charge or they leave. But this one will not leave power. This one will not resign and agree that they cannot be someone else should come in. They'll be telling Nigerian youth to come and do what? To carry stick and come and take over. If they really want young people to take charge of the army, they should get the general that is young and responsible, and let's see what he can do.
So can you just please start your stance for this protest now?
Our stand is very simple. And the beginning of our stand is that Tinubu himself had to leave. That's the beginning of our stand. Bola Ahmed Tinubu not give family assignment and they remain there. Remain there doing what exactly? That's what we don't understand. Tinubu should do. That's one. Secondly, it will bring back all our children and parents and teachers that are in the bush. And also, they should do preventive measures to prevent all these things from happening. When bandits and terrorists are targeting schools, protect the schools, put security measures there, and protect our community. But I can tell you, 70% of our security agencies are doing VIP duties, protecting poor people and rich people, while young people and Nigerians are vulnerable. It's sad and it's injustice in our country.
So what statement do you have for the Minister of Defense currently now?
The Minister of Defense will resign, just like I said, Tinubu should also resign. That statement is a resignation statement. You should do what? Our job is what we are doing. Being good citizens, obeying the law and demanding for our rights. We are not army, we are not police, we are not soldier. You should live there and let the real general take charge of the work of general at the army. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for having me.
The voice of Nigerians reflects both concern and determination. While many citizens acknowledge the importance of community participation and vigilance, they also insist that government has the primary responsibilities to protect life and properties. As insecurity continues to challenge communities across the country, many Nigerians are asking whether enough is being done, whether resources are being effectively utilized, and what practical steps are needed to restore safety and confidence. The search for answer continues, but one thing remains clear: security is not just a policy issue, it is a matter of survival, dignity, and the future of the nation. You have been watching the Community Alert on Story Reporters News. I am Olashipo Samuel Timitayo.